I want to share a story with you about an adventure we had overlanding at Stony Pass in Colorado. This trip taught us a lot about overcoming challenges and finding joy in the journey, not just the destination. You see, when you're off-roading, especially if you're new to it like we were, you quickly realize that traveling just a few miles on rough, rocky terrain actually takes a lot longer than you'd expect. Well, to be exact, it took us 3 hours to go 11 miles. At first, it was exhausting, maybe because we were going at snail pace, but also because I was learning how to maneuver the Jeep over the stony ground, and it felt like we were getting nowhere fast. But then, something changed. I started to look around and take in the stunning scenery surrounding us. The tall, majestic mountains, the clear blue sky, and the crisp, fresh air. It was breathtaking. I realized that this journey wasn't just about reaching the end of the road. It was about enjoying every moment along the way. It was about stopping to appreciate the beauty around us, even when the going was tough. After a long trek up the mountain, we finally found a perfect spot to set up camp at nearly 10,000 feet beside a bubbling creek. Being there, surrounded by nature, with the creek's soothing sounds in the background, I felt a sense of accomplishment and peace because I did this. I drove up this mountain. Let me tell you, after a long day of being tossed around in our seats, all I wanted to do was cook a simple dinner and relax. That simple dinner was chicken and macaroni. It was the best thing ever. But also, you should probably know, it actually takes a lot longer to cook your food when you're in higher elevation. The next morning, I brewed coffee in my AeroPress and felt ready to take on more of the trail. We hoped to reach a lake further up the mountain, but as we went higher, the road turned into larger stones that I just wasn't comfortable driving over. It was so disappointing to turn back, but also a super valuable lesson. Sometimes you have to recognize your own limits and know when it's best to turn around. Safety always comes first. As we made our way back down the mountain, I reflected on what we had experienced. This trip wasn't just about making it to the lake. It was about the adventure we had, the challenges we overcame, and the beauty we witnessed. So, if you ever find yourself on a journey, whether it's overlanding or something else, remember to stop and smell the roses. It's not just about getting to your destination, it's about enjoying the ride and making the most of every moment.